as we get this game started and underway. The Millard Lady Eagles in the home whites with the blue trim and numbers. Millard across the front.
And we talked about the youth, and Manti is starting 5 juniors.
And the jump ball goes towards the Lady Eagles, and Millard will have the opening possession as this game is underway. Down the court, working inside out to the elbow, kick it out and long 2 on the way, missed by Millard. I believe it was Kessler on the jumper. Rebound comes down to Manti. Lady Templars had the ball down the court. Christiansen holds the dribble up high, skips it over and knocked it, and not knocked, but Michaela Cox just had to go right through her hands, and an unforced turnover on the first possession for Manti. 7:36 to play.
You said Manti opening up in a full court man-to-man press.
Millard is able to break it off the inbound across half court, working the ball around the perimeter, bounce it down low in the paint to Kessler. And she gets tied up by the Lady Templars, goes down to get the ball, kicks it back out, but Manti has it. And in transition comes Michaela Cox. She's going to go all the way to the rim, puts it up, and a foul, and count it, give it to her as well. Michaela Cox will go to the line for one more after the steal and the bucket.
Great steal by her in a breakaway, just ran right past Rao. Rao tried to catch her from behind, but unable to do so. And then, of course, the foul as she knocked her feet out from under her. Kind of a dangerous situation for the Cox girl, but she gets up okay with a chance for a 3-point play.
So she'll be on the line with 7:16 to play in the first period. 2-0 Manti on top. Free throw is going to roll around the rim and come out and then drop back in. It might pop out, but it is good. Manti remains in the full court press. Millard able to break it easily, and they come across the timeline. Emma Thurman will break at the half court stripe. Thurman goes down low, inside, ball up to Kessler, nothing there, rebound, kick out. Ball is high off the glass and missed, again by Millard, rebound for Manti. Michaela Cox again going all the way to the rim, loses control of the basketball and is knocked out of bounds. I'm realizing, Dennis, that my Millard roster is insignificant. All my numbers are wrong.
Yeah, you're.
So I'll be leaning on you. Lady Templars, I'll get it straightened out here though. Lady Templar basketball, working the ball around the perimeter. Now a jumper for 3, right corner, sink it in, and it's Amanda Naylor for 3. 6-0 Manti on top.
Manti now in a 2-2-1, really half-court trap, full court trap, 2-2-1. And Millard able to break it, but then not able to do anything on the other end until that one.
And good.
Kinley Penny on the breaking the press, a pass across the base to Kinley Penny for the layup, making the score 6-2 for the Manti Templars.
6:22 to play in the first period. 4-point advantage for Manti. 6:18 to play in the first period. Now another 3 in the left side corner is missed for Naylor. Rebound comes down to the Templars. Around the perimeter is Christiansen, as stolen away by Millard. And Millard will push the basketball down the court. It's a 2-on-2. She'll cut in elbow, kick back out, and work the ball again around the perimeter.
Millard generally likes to control the ball in around the perimeter, but they throw that one deep and quickly and
get it down inside to
Kenley Lemon.
Kenley Lemon.
But the size of Delta just played. The size of Manti down inside is giving him fits. Millard likes to get the little 10-foot jump shot, but the big girl from Manti, Mason, is just stopping everything down in there.
Lemon is fouled on her way up, so she's on the line to shoot 2. The free throw is going to hit every part of the rim but the bottom and come out. And that will be one more free throw for Kenley with 5:52 to play in the first period. 6-2 score. Both teams with 1 foul apiece. Second free throw on the way, and that one's good. 6-3. 5:52 to play in the first. Amanda Naylor to inbound, and it will be Millard in the full court press. They're going to trap. Manti able to get out of it. Simon's down the floor, able to outlet to Christiansen. She'll put a jumper from the baseline, will not go. Millard touches the ball, has the rebound, and is out off of Manti.
They're going to call a foul on Cox.
They do get Cox with the push.
Michaela Cox.
That'll be her first personal foul, so Millard will inbound. Bounce it to Lemon. They'll get across the timeline. Ball movement around down low to the perimeter now. Back up top of the floor. 5:33 to play in the first in a 6-3 game. Manti on top with Millard with the basketball. Ball moving around the perimeter again. 3 from the left wing. Too strong. Long rebound pulled in from the Templars on the edge.
The magic for Penny is not there. That was there last week. She's tried a couple of threes, already missed them both.
Well, there's no buzzer beaters yet.
Yeah.
There's no pressure.
Millard's not down quite by 9 yet.
6-3. Good feed from the free throw line, or from the baseline. Dump it into Bailey Simmons, and Simmons was fouled. She's to the line for two, back in 30 seconds.
The Millard County Credit Union offices in Fillmore and Delta want to thank you for your business over the years. Not only will you find amazingly low interest rates, automobile and RV loans, checking, Visa accounts, bill pay, and debit cards, but banking is easier with their e-teller home banking service. Just log on to www.millardccu.com, sign up for their e-teller services, and conveniently manage all your credit union accounts from home. That's the Millard County Credit Union in Delta and Fillmore.
Coming out of the free throws, both of them missed for Millard, but they do
Manti.
for Manti rather. So they made them.
Yes.
Made them both. 8-3 is where we're at now. Manti over Millard. Millard basketball after a Manti foul. And now they're able to dump it deep, and the shot is missed. Millard on the rebound, put back is missed. Chantel Kessler is fouled, and she will go to the line with the clock stopped at 5:02. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you're buying or selling real estate, you owe it to yourself to check with Sanpete Valley Realty. They've been serving Sanpete County for over 30 years now with hometown realtors, and they can walk you through the process and show you how easy it can be. You can start by visiting their website at sanpetevalleyrealty.com. Check out the listings in the area, and then stop by their office at 415 South Main Street in Ephraim and let Sanpete Valley Realty represent you in your next real estate transaction. Give them a call at 283-6626 for Sanpete Valley Realty.
Welcome back. To the line is McKenna Rowell, and she's able to knock them both down. It's 8-5. Manti working against the Millard full court press now. Amanda Naylor with the basketball. Feeds it down low, and now they'll throw it away, but able to come up with it is Christiansen down on the block. Kicks it back out. Able to find Cox. Michaela Cox feeds it to Mason, and the jumper there is good, and it's 10-5. Whistle, travel violation against Millard, and they give it right back to the Lady Templars.
And one of the trends that we've seen in the game so far today is no matter who it was, someone who gets jumps out early has won nearly all the games. I think the only one that hasn't is Manti coming back on San Juan.
That's right. So with 4:44 to play, it is Manti on top against Millard. 10-5 is your current score. Ball movement around the perimeter for the Lady Templars. They're able to find Johnson, corner. Now on the block, Naylor will post up, shoot the fadeaway.
She's tough down in there.
Yeah.
All that pressure, turn around, hits it.
12-5 now. Millard will have Barber across the half-court line. She feeds it to Rowell, and the ball's knocked away and stolen by Manti again. The full-court pass is too deep, and Manti will throw it right back to Millard. They'll have the full court in front of them. Subs coming in for Millard.
Number 2 is Amanda Camp coming in, the junior, and the other one is a sophomore, Mariah Swallow.
Manti basketball, Millard basketball, 4:15 to play. 7-point deficit for Millard. And they're able to break pressure from Manti, get across the timeline, pass the ball around to Kinley Penny, and Penny throws it away, tried to feed it inside, and Manti comes up with another steal. Cox with it across the timeline with 4 minutes to play in the first period. Mason up high to the right elbow on the pass to Naylor. She posts up again, high off the backboard, no, but Manti able to bring in the rebound. Ball knocked out of the hands and out of bounds off of Millard, and it's going to be Manti basketball on their end of the court.
Now Emery Larson, number 3, comes into the game, replacing Penny.
Yeah, I had that number right here. I'm 1 for 15. Inbound play up high to Christiansen. Now she kicks over the corner to Cox for 3, and it's missed, but the long rebound goes back to Michaela. She puts up another jumper on the elbow, missed that one as well. This time Kinley Lemon on the rebound for the Millard Lady Eagles. And Millard pushing the ball down the court. Down low in the corner, tie up and a jump ball call. Michaela Cox was able to get wrapped up with Millard's Larson.
The other official calls a foul.
So one jump, one foul. We'll go with the foul.
I believe they called that on Cox. That would be her second personal foul. Bad break for Manti.
5 team fouls for the Templars now, 2 against Millard. It's still a 12-5 lead for Manti, up by 7. Larson over to Camp, right wing, cross court pass to Lemon in the left wing. Around the arch they go. Driving in is Camp. Back to Larson. Barber launches a three and nailed it. Emily Barber from the right wing, and the lead is cut.
That's the first time Millard's had the good ball movement and the patience to stick with it until they got the shot that they wanted.
12-8 now the score, and there's going to be a whistle against Millard. They're trying to trap at half court. Two players collide and run into Manti's McKenna Christiansen, and that'll be a whistle.
It's a second personal foul on Kenley Lemon. Excuse me, they've changed that now. They give that to number 2, Amanda Camp, her first personal.
Third team foul. Again, Millard putting the pressure at the half court. Manti tries to pass it down low and stolen by Lemon. And Lemon will push the ball down the court herself, slow up in the front court on the other side of the half court line. Now feeds it left to Penny. Top of the floor to Larson. To Camp. Now a jumper is missed by Lemon from the baseline just inside the corner, and a rebound for Manti. Here come the Lady Templars pushing the ball down the floor. Up top, open three, Mason nailed it. Leave her wide open, and Kaylin Mason drills it, and it's 15-8.
I expected her after last game. She was the size inside, but she's hit 2 shots now, neither one closer than 15 feet.
2:20 to play in the first period. 15-8 now the score. Manti over Millard. Chance at the semis on the line, and Millard tries to throw it in, but Manti steals it away. Naylor in transition, makes a move in the paint. Shot is high off the glass. No good, but a block call against Millard, and Naylor to the line for 2, back in 30.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
Actually going to say the foul was on the floor, so it's just an inbound play for Manti, and they nail it from the elbow. Christiansen for 2, and 17-8 is your score. Lady Templars now up by 9. Millard working the ball around the perimeter on the other end. Driving in is Kessler. She has the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. It will be off of Manti, and an inbound play baseline coming up for Millard. Timeout taken by the Lady Eagles. We'll take one as well. 1:50 to play in the first period. 17-8, Manti on top. We'll be back here in 1 minute.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
The Manti Templars are heating up the court. Gunnison Valley Hospital is pleased to sponsor the tournament games on your radio and supports the Templar student athletes. Gunnison Valley Hospital has been serving the local community for more than 75 years. Whether you need a routine checkup or are seeking a specialist, Gunnison Valley Hospital can get you the care you deserve. Cutting-edge technology, hometown convenience. That's Gunnison Valley Hospital.
The Manti Lady Templars have come out strong, and they're up 17-8 against Millard right now, late in the first.
They're making all the hustle plays, the ball's on the floor, they're getting the extra rebound, the extra shots. They're doing all the hustle things, and that's put them in the lead here.
Millard will inbound to Swallow on the corner, kick it over to Kessler for 3 and missed that one. And it went right into the hands of Johnson for the rebound for Manti. Christiansen across the timeline. She'll feed it to the elbow to Naylor. Naylor gets in trouble, throws the ball out and throws it away, trying to get the outlet pass, and instead just throws it into the Millard bench.
Well, Millard brings in the Swallow girl and to try and stop some of what Naylor was doing, and it has. Millard not able to capitalize off it, but they've been able to stop her in the plays that she's been making.
The ball was almost stolen, knocked out of bounds by Christiansen. It bounced into the bleachers, and so Chantel Kessler hopped the fence.
Yeah, just crawled right over it.
Hopped right over the Les Schwab sign. 1:30 to play in the first period. Manti continues the pressure. They take Lemon across half court. Lemon drives in, angle, kick out, open 3. Nailed it right there. Kinley Penny able to knock it down, and the lead cut to 6.
I guess they just had to get down by 9 so they could start playing.
That's right. Hit the jumpers. Cut back into it. 17-11 now. Manti on the offensive set, 1:04 to play in the first period. Naylor at the free throw line, kick it out, long two on the way, is missed. Manti able to get in the rebound. Christiansen will pull it back out, throws the ball deep. It is going to go almost across half court, but Manti saves it, knocked out of bounds, and the official says it's Millard basketball. And the Lady Eagles will have it. Checking into the game is number 20, Caitlin Kessler for Millard. Half-court trap again, put on by Manti. Millard able to get across the court. It's Kessler with it. Kessler goes all the way to the hole and will be fouled. Actually, that was
Barber.
Barber, yeah, that's right, Emily Barber, and she'll go to the line for 2. Back here in 30.
Millard County residents are accustomed to friendly service, quality grocery items, and convenient prices at Dwayne's Food Town in Fillmore. Dwayne's Food Town prides itself on providing the choicest cuts of meat in their meat department, assuring they offer the freshest produce available, and providing the best value on every grocery item in the store. Stop in and discover for yourself the hometown service and attention that you deserve at Dwayne's Food Town, located at 375 South Main in Fillmore. Proud to support the Eagles this year.
Barber on the line, hits the first, second is good as well. Lead is cut to 4, 17-13. Now Millard will pressure. They'll try and trap it half court. Manti able to break it. They get down to the hole, and it's stolen from behind. Ball is loose. Coming up from behind, what a hustle play on defense for Millard. Kenley Lemon was down there.
And Millard ends up with the ball. That's surprising, but it was tremendous hustle to get back. Manti eventually had a 3-on-none break going on, and Millard streamed through it and was able to knock the ball away. Then it went off Manti out of bounds.
17-13, Lady Eagles with the basketball, trailing by 4. Across half court, able to find Penny in the left wing. She throws it up high to Lemon. Now Chantel Kessler to roll. Penny, top of the floor. They'll continue to work around with 18 seconds and ticking on the clock. Working the perimeter game. Now elbow, drive, split the D, put it up off the glass. And a lot of contact, but no whistle, but give her the 2 points. 17-50, and a travel by Manti on the other end will give Millard the ball back, and a chance for the Lady Eagles, can you believe it, to have it tied after 1 period.
Well, it's a good turnaround, and really the turnaround started when they brought Swallow in to match up on Manti's player and took Mason out of the game for a moment.
Millard will shoot a 3 from the corner at the buzzer, does not go, and that will take us to the end of the first period. 17-15, it's Manti over Millard. Back here in 1 minute.
When you choose to bank at Zions, you get small-town customer service from the only local bank with a statewide network of branches. Enjoy convenient access to your cash from nearly 200 Zions ATMs throughout Utah and Idaho. At Zions Bank Sanpete County locations, you can take advantage of a full range of checking and savings products for your family and your business. Plus, we have top-rated online banking services. At Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County, as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy and sell alfalfa hay and can haul your hay to wherever it needs to go. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve when buying and selling hay. The entire crew appreciates farmers and ranchers for their business over the years, and they're happy to contribute to the school and community as a sports booster. That's Stevens Feed and Holden, a proud supporter of Millard Athletics.
Coming out of the break, it's the beginning of the second quarter, and it's 17-15. Manti was up by as much as 9, but Millard ends the quarter on a 7-0 run, and it's a 2-point game.
Millard, again, to be that close, that they should consider themselves fortunate. Manti played extremely well in the first quarter. Manti got a little bit out of control there at the end and lost their focus as they had some of their players on the bench, but they've got them back out there now in Mason.
7:55 to play before halftime, and the Lady Templars on the court. Michaela Cox with the dribble. Feeds it over to Mason. Mason can't handle the pass, though, from the free throw line, and it will be a turnover. Millard with the basketball. Pushing it down the floor is Caitlin Kessler. Feed it over left side, and Chantel Kessler drives in on the baseline left side, and she will be fouled. No shot.
I believe that puts him in the 1-on-1, doesn't it? Or is that
You're
just
right.
the 6th foul?
You're right. 7th, so it will be 1-1. Chantel Kessler to the line. 7:37 to play in the second. Chance to tie it up if she can knock down 2. And hits the first. It's a 1-point game.
I was about to say she's generally been a pretty good free throw shooter, but I don't want to jinx
You can't. The broadcaster curse. It happens.
Yeah.
She does get one more here. Hopefully he didn't speak too soon. Nope. 17-17. Hits both. Millard pressing at full court, knocked the ball out of bounds. It will be off of Millard. Knocked out of Michaela Cox's hands. Manti basketball. They'll inbound in front of the score table front court.
Manti kind of lost. Wasn't sure who was supposed to come get the ball.
They are able to get it in. Now drive around, bounce it down low, batted out of bounds by Millard. Manti looking for Simmons on the block, and it is batted out of bounds. So Manti now will be inbounding here from the baseline. They throw it up high, right wing, along 3 is blocked. Taken away by Millard. And the Lady Eagles with a chance for the lead. Lemons going coast to coast, left hand high off the glass, no, but a Millard rebound, put back, no, and a foul. To the line, McKenna Rowell for 2 shots when we come back.
The Mayor, City Council, and residents of Manti City wish the Manti Templars the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support Manti High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from Manti City.
McKenna on the line for Millard and hits 1 out of 2. So Millard has their first lead of the game, up 18-17 on a big run for the Lady Eagles. Manti will inbound and Millard remains in the full court press, playing man-man. Manti able to break it but losing control of the dribble across half court. Trying to beat that press and out of bounds. It will be Millard basketball.
Millard able to get a hand on the ball back in the back court and threw the player a little bit off balance. As she tried to regain the balance, she threw it out of bounds on her own.
Millard will have the basketball across the timeline now, up by 1. Good feed down low, but high off the glass. The shot is not going to be in for McKenna, but Millard will have the rebound and then a tip and a steal for the Manti Lady Templars. Manti pushing the ball down the floor. Up top is Michaela Cox. Launches a shot and there will be a foul. And 2 coming from the line for Michaela Cox when we come back.
Miller, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco are happy to support Millard High School. Not only can you stop in for top-quality gasoline and oil products, but you can fill up on snacks, goodies, and drinks. You'll also find their irresistible, world-famous fried chicken and potato logs. Miller's can also service your vehicle with mechanical service or a new set of tires. And dine in on delicious and healthy meal selections at Subway. That's Miller, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco on the North I-15 interchange in Fillmore, proud to sponsor the player of the game.
Michaela Cox is able to hit both free throws for Manti, giving the Lady Templars back the lead by 1, 19-18, 6:43 to play. Millard basketball now, working around the perimeter. Lemon able to find McKenna up top, and now left side Anna Camp will come in angle, and there's going to be a whistle against Manti. They'll call this on the ground, but 1-1. 8th foul.
Call a foul on Simmons. That's her 3rd personal foul early in the game, is Bailey Simmons for Manti.
And doesn't look like anyone's coming. Yep, now they'll have a sub come in. 1-1, free throw is good. And Anna Camp will get another one. And Simmons does come out of the game, and Amanda Naylor back in for her.
That's not a bad substitution for Manti.
Not at all.
If you're bringing Naylor into the game.
Not at all. So tied game, 19-19. Camp with one more and sunk it in perfect. 1-point lead for the Lady Eagles, and they continue to press on the inbound play for Manti. They're running out of time, but they're able to throw it in up high to Mason. Mason dumps it off across the court, comes in angled. Jumper is too strong, no, but a rebound and a putback missed for Mason. And this time they get another rebound, kick out, 3 off the mark. Again, missed by Manti, and Millard's able to get the rebound.
The size of Manti is just driving them crazy inside. They're not able to get the putbacks there, but 3 rebounds on that one possession.
Kinley Penny now for Millard with the dribble. Picks it up, finds Lemon. Lemon comes in angle, shot blocked by Manti. Kaylin Mason rejected.
She's been a force on both ends.
20,
tremendous game.
20-19 still the score, and Manti with the basketball trailing by 1. 5:56 to play. 9 team fouls for Manti, 5 for Millard. Cox up high, dribbles left, shoots a 3, nailed it. Michaela Cox the triple, this one left wing, and it's 22-20. Manti regains the lead. 5:37 to play in the second. Millard looks to answer. Camp finds McKenna to Kenley. Continue to work the ball around the perimeter. Try to feed it down low and inside to Caitlin, but she's not open. So they'll keep it on the edge. McKenna left to Kenley. 5:15. Driving in is Anna. Shut down defensively, has to kick the ball back out again. Now a long 3 on the way is going to be missed by Penny, and the rebound comes down to the Lady Templars. Another Kaylin Mason rebound.
She's just too big inside there. Millard, on both ends, Millard's having to collapse to try and take her away, and that's giving the outside shot wide open to the Manti Templars.
Underneath is Naylor, turn around off the glass. A fadeaway jumper from outside the key. And just like that, it's 24-20. Millard on the timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Welcome back. Coming out of the Millard timeout, it's the Manti Lady Templars over the Lady Eagles right now by a 2-possession score, 24-20. Tough to match up against Kaylin Mason and Amanda Naylor, both inside right now for Manti.
Yeah, and when they have, then that's given the Cox girl the free shots outside. She's only hit a couple, but it only takes a couple to get things squared up.
Camp will fire a jumper from the left elbow and miss. Rebound comes down to Naylor, and then Camp is going to foul Naylor. She came in to try and wrap her up and force a jump ball call, but it is going to be a foul.
Be a second foul on Amanda Camp.
And the 6th foul for the
that's
Eagles.
3 on Amanda Camp. She just barely came in the game. Now she's going to have to take her right back out.
And we likely won't see her for the rest of the half. 24-20. Manti Lady Templar still on top. Michaela Cox will dribble across the timeline. Feeds it left, now back to Cox. Ball movement around, jumper inside the paint, off the glass, and in for 2. 26-20.
She's having a great game, the young Cox girl, Michaela Cox. Excuse me, that was number 5 that made that one.
And there's going to be a whistle on the other end as trying to go for the steal was Michaela Cox. And it's going to stay with Millard. And one-on-one situation. No, it was a Millard foul.
They're going to call a foul on Millard and put Manti at the line. And I don't know who number 5 is for Manti. I don't have that on my roster.
We'll get that as soon as
She's having
we
a
can.
wonderful game,
yes,
though.
She is. 4:09 to play in the second period, and it's 26-20. And to the line again is Michaela Cox for the Lady Templars, and a chance to make this a 3-possession game as we see Emery Larson check back in. She'll come in for Kenley Lemon, who picked up the foul, and that'll be her first. 1-1 for Michaela. Free throw is good. She'll get one more. And the lead is 7, 27-20.
Manti playing with a tremendous amount of confidence right now. Again, we talked about all the hustle plays, and they're making everything work for them. They act like they're the number 1 seed.
And believe it or not, they're a 4 seed coming out of the region, and they are leading by 8 now after both free throws dropped for Cox. 28-20, 4:09 to play before halftime. 9 team fouls right now for Millard, 7 for Manti. Manti will not press as the Lady Eagles come across the court. Around the perimeter come the Lady Eagles. Now on the elbow is Barber. Back to Larson. Moving around to Penny. Penny drives off the glass. Hits the back of the rim and no, but a nice rebound coming in to pull it in was Barber, and she'll clear it out. Back to the 3 line is Kessler up high. Barber, right wing, she'll launch a long 2, had her heels on the line, and it doesn't drop. Out of bounds, last touch by Manti, and Millard will keep it on their end.
Just not able to get it. And you look at the eyes of the players, you know, and you can tell that there's fear in the eyes of one group and there's total confidence in the eyes of the other group. And then they're playing like it.
3:38 to go before halftime in a 28-20 game. Millard will try and inbound it, and Kaylin Mason just puts her arms up and knocks it out of the air on the inbound play, and she comes down with a steal.
You can't throw it through 6'1" standing right there in front of you.
Michaela Cox with the dribble. She dumps it over left side. Now back to Cox, open for three, and there it is, another splash. Perfect, and it's an 11-point game for the Lady Templars. Millard needs an answer on the other end. Kessler up high. Looks to Penny. Able to work around to Barber. And if whistle is going to go against Manti, McKenna Christiansen will foul as she goes in for the steal, and 2 shots coming for Millard. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Fillmore City Mayor and City Council and staff members are excited about the Millard Eagles this sports season. They'd like to congratulate the Millard High School team members, the coaches, faculty, staff, and student body on a great season and wish them the very best in this year's playoff. The entire city fully supports education and athletics in molding the future leaders of our area. Fillmore City would like all involved to know that they're behind them 100%. Happy to be Millard Eagles Sports Booster. Fillmore City, go Eagles!
Back after Chantel Kessler is able to knock down both free throws. Lead is cut to 9, 31-22. Manti basketball. 2:57 to play in the second. Manti working around the perimeter as Millard picks up the perimeter defense, trapping on the three-point line, and then Manti lobs it into Naylor, and she is fouled from behind, so Naylor to the line for 1-and-1.
Chantel Kessler trying to play on the low post behind her, tried to three-quarter, but just too big for her to come around, and that's not a negative comment. Naylor's just a tremendous player in there, and she takes up a lot of room the way she spreads herself out and demands the space. And Kessler not able to get around that.
Caitlin Kessler checks into the game for Millard, and it's 1-1 on the line for Amanda Naylor for the Lady Templars. Free throw good. She'll get one more. 32-22. That was the second personal foul on Chantel Kessler. And the 8th team foul for Millard. Manti up by 10. Second away, second is good. Back to an 11-point spread. 33-22. Millard put a run together at the end of the first quarter. Can they do it again here in the end of the second? 2:43 to play before halftime. And they throw it away. An easy pick. And to the rim for the Manti Lady Templars. Off the glass and missed it. Nobody was there. The rebound comes down to Caitlin Kessler. And then Kessler is fouled. Point blank and a miss. Rolled around the rim 2 times and fell off.
Number 5, whoever she is, made a tremendous play. Just missed the layup and then fouled Kessler when Kessler got the rebound. And then 5 come back and knocked her down. Frustration, I'm sure.
Kaylin Mason will now go to the line for Manti, and she'll have 2 shots here with 2:34 to play before half. First is away and too strong off the back iron. That was the first personal foul on the Manti player as we see Kenley Lemon check into the game for Millard.
Millard trying to find any kind of combination that will work. Just nothing working right now other than that short run.
Kaylin Mason will hit the second free throw.
Caitlin Kessler.
Kessler, sorry.
Right number, wrong team.
Yeah. And we've got a 10-point game, 33-23. 2:30 to play, Manti basketball. Left side, Christiansen. She tries angle, shut down, nothing, passes out. Manti will reset the offense. Stolen by Millard on a pass. Kessler with the steal, Caitlin Kessler, and is knocked out from behind her and out of bounds. It will be Manti basketball.
Nice steal, but the ball went right off her knee and out of bounds.
Clock is stopped at 2:18. Still 33-23. Millard will back off the full court press, and it looks like instead they'll play man-man. Back off the zone press and man-man press. Inbound play to Michaela Cox. Cox takes it all the way down, able to feed down low to Simmons and blocked from behind, but Simmons able to get the rebound, put up no good, and Millard will get the board from there. Emily Barber on the defensive rebound. Barber comes in angle, splits the D, gets in the paint, pivots around, picks up the dribble, able to hand it off behind her to Kessler, and they'll have to kick it back out to Larson, reset the offense. Lemon up high to Barber. Now inside drive off the glass and count it. Give her the foul as well. To the line, Chantel Kessler, and that'll spark a nice run with a chance for a 3-point play.
Nice hustle play by Kessler on that one as the three-point attempt, like you said, was blocked. And then her picking up the rebound and going right at the defense. She runs into Mason, gets a second personal. That's probably the bigger issue, is she's able to get an extra foul on Mason, who's been such a force in the game thus far.
So with 1:51 to play, the clock is stopped in the second period, 33-25, and to the line is Chantel Kessler. Chance to make a three-point play if she can convert the free throw, and it's short off the front rim. Rebounded by Manti. Coming up with the loose ball is Mason. She dumps it off to Michaela Cox, who takes it left side down the court. Bounces to her right to Christiansen. She's covered in the right corner. 1:39 on the clock and counting. Bounce it to Mailer, and Naylor will miss on the turnaround jumper from the paint, and it will be Millard basketball. Lady Eagles working around the perimeter on the other side. Bounce it inside to Lemon, and the ball will hit the rim a couple times and drop. It is 33-27.
They've got Mason a little bit tired, and they're going right at her now as she was able to shoot right over Mason that time.
Naylor launches a three, launches it deep and misses everything, and it will be a Millard rebound. Caitlin Kessler, and once again, Millard on a 5-0 run, nearing the end of the second period, under a minute to play. Baseline drive, good move, but the shot doesn't drop down low for Kenley Lemon, and Manti will have the basketball. Amanda Naylor has the dribble across half court.
Crowd yelling air ball at Naylor. I'm not sure that's what you want to do. Don't make her mad. If you're Millard fans, don't get her going any better than she is.
Jumper for Cox is missed for the Manti Templars, and another rebound for Millard. Millard hustling down the court, 32 seconds to play. Feed it down low, good assist, and the shot is not there. But there is a foul. Chantel Kessler to the line. We'll be back in 30.
Mom, where's my iPad?
It's on your bed. With technology being implemented more and more in our schools, I need reliable and faster internet at home to help keep them on top of their schoolwork. That's why I have Manti Telco Fiber to the Home, with download speeds up to 1 gig and unbeatable upload speeds that meet all our family's needs for schoolwork and everything else. Future-proof your internet on an all-fiber network with Fiber to the Home from Manti Telco.
Chantel Kessler on the line. She's able to knock both free throws down. Lead is now 4, 33-29, and Millard still on this run again at the end of the quarter. 26 seconds to play. Manti's Naylor comes across half court, working against the pressure, splits the D and throws it away. Stolen by Kenley Lemon. Naylor trying to be a little too quick, and Lemon comes with the basketball. She tries to go coast to coast, pulls up a jumper, elbow short, and will follow her own rebound but knock it out of bounds. And a whistle, I believe, will be given against Manti.
That's a bailout call. Lemon went for the jump shot, and her legs gave out on her short, got her own rebound, lost the ball out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on number 10. Kind of a bailout call if you're Millard.
So to the line is Kenley Lemon. Michaela Cox will pick up the foul, her third personal for Cox. Both a double bonus situation here, and so 2 shots will be the first short off the front rim. 12.6 on the clock. And again, Millard closing out the quarter on a run. They're only down by 4. The lead was as much as 11 for the Manti Lady Templars just a few minutes ago. Lemon on the second attempt is good. It's a 1-possession game. Manti basketball, and it will be Millard again in the man-man full court press. Michaela Cox splits the D, comes left side across the timeline, spins, gets to the wing, dribbles down to the baseline, 5 seconds, throws it over Naylor. Naylor hook shot in the paint, no, but is fouled with 2.8 on the clock. And Naylor to the line, back in 30 seconds.
Kern River Gas Transmission wishes the Millard Eagles good luck this season and reminds everyone that damage from others digging into a pipeline is one of the main causes of pipeline failures. Never guess where a pipeline is located. Whether you're a farmer, rancher, or homeowner, if you plan to dig, call Blue Stakes to make sure all utilities are marked. Call Blue Stakes at 800-662-4111 or the new national 811 number at least 48 hours before digging. Kern River Gas Transmission Company reminds you to call before you dig. It's free. It's the law.
On the line for Manti, Amanda Naylor missed the first, missed the second, and almost getting a rebound is Manti. There is going to be a whistle, knocked out of bounds, and stays with Manti. Last to touch was Millard.
1.1 seconds left.
And so Manti will
if you're
have
Manti,
a chance
you want to try to get
in.
this into Naylor for a quick one.
Inbounding is Christiansen. Throws it up high, and instead they find Simmons, and she can't hit it at the buzzer in the paint, and Manti goes into the locker room with a 3-point lead, 33-30. It's your Southern Utah University halftime show when we come back in 3 minutes.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Providing full title service in the area for over 60 years now. D-Land Title of Manti and Richfield has been serving the area since 1946. Merrill Ogden and his qualified staff can handle all document preparation, title searches, and title insurance. When your financial transactions require title work, request D-Land Title of Manti or Richfield. With over 60 years of service, call or visit D-Land Title for a no-obligation consultation on your title work. That's D-Land Title of Manti and Richfield.
Flowell Electric wants their customers to be safe around electricity. And here's a few tips. First, don't use an electrical appliance around water. Another tip is to call Blue Stakes to have utility lines marked before you dig in your yard. And never damage power company equipment because it causes needless power outages, creates safety hazards, and results in higher power rates. Flowell Electric, a proud supporter of Millard High School.
Where do you go for all your copying and printing projects? It's Copycats in Ephraim, now located at 51 South Main. They do newsletters, spiral binding, envelopes, letterhead, large format posters, and business cards. Send Copycats your genealogy fan chart and they can print it in a 12x18 size up to a 36-inch poster size. Copycats, now located at 51 South Main in Ephraim. And remember, it's Copycats with a K.
Introducing Fast Foods First, all-natural, grass-fed burger with no added hormones, no antibiotics, and no steroids. Fast food will never be the same. The all-natural burger, only at Carl's Jr.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Welcome back, coming out of the Southern Utah University halftime break there. Southern Utah University, get more out of your education. Find them online at suu.edu. That's suu.edu. Halftime coverage live on Classy FM is the Manti Lady Templars holding on to a 3-point lead over the Millard Lady Eagles, 33-30. Again, the winner of this game plays Delta in the semis tomorrow. The loser will drop into the consolation bracket against North Summit tomorrow. Dennis, it's been a game of runs. Manti will go on a run at the beginning of the game. Millard closed it out the first quarter on a run. Then Manti opens the second quarter on the run, and Millard ends the second quarter on a run.
A lot of emotions, and basically what it breaks down to is the team that gets the game to the system that they want. When they're able to control a tempo, they're making runs. And the answer to that, the story is if you can maintain yours, and I'm stumbling all over everything, but if you can maintain your pressure, doing the things you want to over a sustained period of time, whichever team does that will win the ball game.
Some stats. We appreciate Brad James, our expert statistician, helping us out all day and throughout the tournament. By the way, you can find Brad for the latest sports coverage on our website. Just visit midutahradio.com. Shooting 39% from the field in the first half is the Manti Lady Templars, 25% in the first half for the Millard Lady Eagles. Some turnovers, 12 turnovers for Manti, 8 turnovers for Millard. Manti also has a couple blocks. Millard with 1 block rebounding. It's pretty pretty close, 17 for Manti and 14 for Millard right now.
You'd think with the shooting percentages being what they are, this would be a 10-5 game. You know, you wouldn't expect 63 points to be scored when both teams are shooting sub 50%, 30%, 25%. That's amazing to me. I would have thought they were shooting much, much better than that.
Well, there's been a lot of trips to the free throw line. How about 11 attempts for Manti, 9 of 11, shooting 82%. And Millard went to the line 21 times in the first half, made 16 of them, shooting 76. So not only are they going, but they're both hitting their shots.
Yeah, that's the saving grace for the Millard Eagles. But it has got 2 of the Manti players in foul trouble with 3 fouls each.
We'll send it back to the studios for one more break. Southern Utah University halftime show. We'll be here in 3 minutes.
Roper Lumber in Fillmore is your full-service lumber yard, appliance center, and Ace Hardware store in Millard County. Whether it's a fix-it project, building a shed or addition, or just regular maintenance on the house, the friendly folks at Roper Lumber Ace Hardware are there to help. They also carry a wide selection of Whirlpool appliances, including stainless steel models at incredible prices. For all your hardware and lumber supplies, visit Roper Lumber Ace Hardware, 95 North Main Street in Fillmore.
The medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive the same high-quality medicine as those in the big cities. You can rest assured that Sanpete Valley Hospital provides their patients with the same high-quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. They provide many of the same services a large city hospital does, and they do it well, with a personal, hometown touch. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
With internet service from Centracom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center, healing for life.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
The Millard County Credit Union offices in Fillmore and Delta want to thank you for your business over the years. Not only will you find amazingly low interest rates, automobile and RV loans, checking, Visa accounts, bill pay, and debit cards, but banking is easier with their e-teller home banking service. Just log on to www.millardccu.com, sign up for their e-teller services, and conveniently manage all your credit union accounts from home. That's the Millard County Credit Union in Delta and Fillmore.
Wrapping up your Southern Utah University halftime show at the Sevier Valley Center on the Snow College Richfield campus. Southern Utah University. Find them online, a curriculum deliberately built around you, suu.edu, as teams are on the court and going through their warm-ups to head into the second half. Some individual scoring stats. The team leader is the game leader in total points is Michaela Cox, 3 for 7 from the field, a couple three-pointers, and she has 13 on the game. Also for Manti, Amanda Naylor with 9, 5 points for Kaylin Mason, and 2 points for Evelyn Cook, Bailey Simmons, and McKenna Christensen. Scoring summary for the Manti Lady Templars. Dennis, how about we take a look at the Millard Eagles?
First off, mention that number 5 didn't know who it was, and he's not in the roster that we've got, but she's listed as Evelyn Cook. So we apologize to those folks at Manti for not having that name. For the Millard Eagles, Kenley Lemon with only 3 points thus far. Chantel Kessler is the leading scorer on the floor, I think, as also for the year with 10 points, McKenna Rowell with 4, Kinley Penny with 5 points, Emily Barber with 5, Amanda Camp with 2, and Caitlin Kessler with one free throw, the total to 30 points for the first half.
33-30 is your halftime score. Manti clinging on to that triple point lead with 8 minutes on the clock, third period. Manti did get in some foul trouble. I think all of their starters you mentioned, Dennis, have at least 2 fouls.
At least 2, and you've got 2, Michaela Cox and Simmons, both with 3 personal fouls.
It will be Millard basketball to open up the half. And they launch a quick 3. They're going to say it was a 2. No good anyway. Rebounded by Naylor. She gets tied up and triple teamed by Millard, and there will be a foul against the Lady Eagles 10 seconds into the half.
Naylor went through a lot of pain and agony before they finally called that foul. There were about 3 incidences before that where they could have called the foul. It finally goes to Chantel Kessler. That's her 3rd personal foul. And fouls could easily be the difference in the ball game one way or the other.
Both teams shooting free throws very well so far. Manti gets Michaela Cox down across half court, working against the press. Bounces behind her to Naylor. Drives in angle, wide open. Nobody came out to grab Naylor, and it was smooth sailing all the way from the 3 line to the rim.
Millard switched to a man-to-man, and then no one picked up Naylor, and you can't leave her.
35-30, Manti up by 5. They score first, blocked by Simmons down low, and Manti gets the ball right back after another Simmons block, her 2nd of the game.
I believe that's Kaylin Mason.
Oh, you're right, Mason on the block, her 2nd. Other side, Michaela Cox bounces down low to Simmons. Her turnaround jumper on the post is not good, and it will be a rebound for Millard. 35-30, still your score. Barber dumps it off to Chantel Kessler. Back to Barber, right corner. Takes a couple dribbles left side to Lemon, and they'll move the ball around the arch with 6:51 to play in the 3rd. Kessler passes on a 3, instead dumps it off down low to Penny. Now Penny's going to drive in baseline, and the ball hangs on the rim, does not drop down. There's going to be a whistle, a push against Millard, and it will stay with the Manti Templars.
That's a foul on number 15, McKenna Rowell. I believe that's her 3rd personal foul.
2nd team foul of the half already for Millard as well. 6:41 to play. And they're only listing McKenna with 2 on the board.
That's a break.
Manti has Michaela Cox pushing the ball down the floor. Kick out behind her to Christiansen. She's in the left wing. Feed it into Simmons on the block, and Simmons can't get the shot to fall, but the offensive rebound put up by Mason. No. Simmons again, another rebound. No. And 3 offensive boards, and Manti can't convert. Millard will come away with it. And then throws it away, trying to find Lemon down low. Had her back to the basket, stolen by Cox, and she's all alone. Cox goes in for 2, and Millard will call the timeout as Manti has opened up on a 4-0 run. Back here in 1 minute.
When you're buying or selling real estate, you owe it to yourself to check with Sanpete Valley Realty. They've been serving Sanpete County for over 30 years now with hometown realtors, and they can walk you through the process and show you how easy it can be. You can start by visiting their website at sanpetevalleyrealty.com. Check out the listings in the area, and then stop by their office at 415 South Main Street in Ephraim and let Sanpete Valley Realty represent you in your next real estate transaction. Give them a call at 283-6626 for Sanpete Valley Realty.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
Millard coming out of the timeout, trailing the Manti Lady Templars by 7. 37-30 is the score. 6:14 to play in the 3rd, and it will be Millard basketball. Full court in front of Caitlin Kessler. She comes across the timeline, unattended, goes behind her to Kinley Penny, and the clock hits 6 minutes. Lemon to Penny, right wing, has one dribble, picks it up, finds down low, Barber all alone, blocked again from behind by Mason.
Great recovery by Mason right there, as it looked like Barber had a wide open layup.
Michaela Cox on the other end, feeds it down low to Mason. She can't convert. Rebound by Simmons. No, Simmons gets another rebound and is fouled on the way back up. To the line is Bailey Simmons for 2, back in 30.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab high schools.
On the line for Manti is Bailey Simmons, hits to first. Then we see a couple subs come in, Megan Johnson for Manti and Anna Camp for Millard. So one more here for Simmons is good, get her both, and the lead back to 9.
There you go with the run again, a 6-0 run to start the third quarter by Manti.
Kinley Penny across the timeline, right hand dribble, top of the floor, picks it up and dumps it off to Lemon right wing. Up top is Camp. Ball movement around the perimeter. Left to Penny, she's gonna come in angle, gets to the foul line and then bounces it down low. Able to find Kessler but can't convert. Rebound brought in by the Manti Lady Templars. Score still 39-30. Michaela Cox able to feed it to Johnson in the wing. Johnson drives, stops, goes behind her to Christiansen. She gets down low on the baseline, tries to rifle it in, and can't. Ball loose, and Cox, Christiansen rather, comes away with a loose ball and gets 2 easy points, lead back to 11.
A team can only come back from those kind of deficits so many times in the game. It just takes too much out of a team. And again, Manti able to get all the hustle plays and all the loose balls. Playing a great job, and their defense is shutting Millard down completely.
They're working around the perimeter now. Millard is driving in. Camp gets to the rim, off the glass. No, missed it. Shot's not dropping now from Millard, and Manti comes out with a rebound. Pushing the floor, Michaela Cox. She'll go coast to coast. Shot is high off the glass. Count it, and give her a foul. It's offensive.
I believe they're giving offensive here.
They will. They are going to call offensive against Michaela. Good job by Millard to recover and draw the charge on the other end.
Held her ground there, but the Millard, Millard team is just seems gassed out there. Manti just outrunning everything. They're blowing right by people. Well, that's four fouls on number 10, Cox.
That's right, Michaela, so she's going to have to come out of the game after picking up the offensive foul, and Alexa Vernon will sub in for her. 4:33 to play in the third. Millard able to get the ball across the timeline. Work around the arch once again. Right is Camp. Camp will come in, free throw line, kick it out behind her to Kessler. That's Pinley. She loses the basketball, pulled in by Millard, but there is going to be a Manti foul.
If that's on Simmons, that's her 4th personal foul.
And it is on Simmons. So now you have Michaela Cox and Bailey Simmons both with 4. And we still have a period and a half to play. So Simmons coming out of the game, and Evelyn Cook will come in.
They also have the big girl Mason on the bench that they can bring in, so they do have the depth there that they can withstand those 2 situations.
4:15 to play in the third period. Millard looking to cut back into the deficit for the 3rd time in this game. Trying to lob it inside to Penny, but it's stolen away by Manti. Lady Templars are on the floor, and they throw it away. A steal from Lemon. Lemon gets to the paint. Good feet on the bounce, and it's bobbled. The shot was there, but not able to get the shot off was Penny. She goes behind her to Anna Camp, and Camp will fake a 3. Take the stutter step before she drives travel, and Millard will give it right back. Had a good feed inside to Kinley, and Kinley just bobbled the ball, and by that point it was too late to shoot. Under 4 to play in the third. 3:56. Manti Lady Templars holding on to that 11-point advantage, 41-30. Full court press on the inbound play. Manti throws it away. Millard on the steal. Anna Camp again goes to the rim, and a foul. Shot does not go, but Anna Camp with 2, back in 30.
The Manti Templars are heating up the court. Gunnison Valley Hospital is pleased to sponsor the tournament games on your radio and supports the Templar student athletes. Gunnison Valley Hospital has been serving the local community for more than 75 years. Whether you need a routine checkup or are seeking a specialist, Gunnison Valley Hospital can get you the care you deserve. Cutting-edge technology, hometown convenience. That's Gunnison Valley Hospital. Millard County residents are accustomed to friendly service, quality grocery items, and convenient prices at Dwayne's Food Town in Fillmore. Dwayne's Food Town prides itself on providing the choicest cuts of meat in their meat department, assuring they offer the freshest produce available and providing the best value on every grocery item in the store. Stop in and discover for yourself the hometown service and attention that you deserve at Dwayne's Food Town, located at 375 South Main in Fillmore. Proud to support the Eagles this year.
When you choose to bank at Zions, you get small-town customer service from the only local bank with a statewide network of branches. Enjoy convenient access to your cash from nearly 200 Zions ATMs throughout Utah and Idaho. At Zions Bank Sanpete County locations, you can take advantage of a full range of checking and savings products for your family and your business. Plus, we have top-rated online banking services. At Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Manti called a full timeout during the free throw break, so we have Anna Camp now on the line, missing the first. And the second is going to be good. 3:51 to play in the third period now. The lead cut down to 10 after the free throw. Manti Lady Templars working against the pressure, able to get it over to Cook. But Cook has the ball in front of her, loses it, and it will be a turnover. Millard with the basketball. Maybe another run here for the Eagles now.
They about have to now to get this game back to a manageable situation starting the fourth quarter.
Camp is going to drive. Camp with a nice move off the glass. Can't get it to drop, though. Hangs on the rim, but Camp able to pull in the rebound. She clears it back out and almost loses the basketball, but saves it just before it went out of bounds, and Millard will keep it. Miller up high to Anna Camp. Kessler feeds to Peyton Miller on the baseline, and Miller tries to lob it inside, but stolen by Amanda Naylor, and the Lady Templars have the basketball again. Naylor with it in the backcourt. She'll take the dribble across the Big Snow College S at center floor. Come across the timeline, there is going to be a foul, and they're going to call
that'll be Kenley Lemon. Ran
yep.
through the pick. Be her third personal foul.
4 team fouls for Millard, 3 team fouls for Manti. Evelyn Cook comes right side, is going to go to the hole, puts up a wild shot at it, holds on the rim, bounces and drops.
They're calling it the other way.
Is it offensive again?
He's pointing the other direction as though
the officials are going to meet and talk this one over. And the wave off the shot, they'll say it was a travel before they got there. I can see the travel call, definitely not a charge, but the travel. What a shot, though, for Evelyn Cook to get that even to sink in.
But Manti's been making everything work for them all night. That would have been no surprise because they're making it work. When you play that hard, things go good for you.
2:46 to play in the game. Millard looking for an answer. Driving in is Kessler, and she will be fouled on the floor. That's the 4th team foul for Manti.
The second foul on number 24, Megan Johnson.
Inbounding for Millard is going to be Chantel Kessler. Nope, they switch. Kenley Lemon. Lemon throws it out to Peyton Miller, who dumps it off to the Kessler, and Kessler goes up high and strong and will be fouled. To the line is Kessler when we come back.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy and sell alfalfa hay and can haul your hay to wherever it needs to go. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve when buying and selling hay. The entire crew appreciates farmers and ranchers for their business over the years, and they're happy to contribute to the school and community as a sports booster. That's Stevens Feed and Holden, a proud supporter of Millard Athletics.
Chantel Kessler from the line misses the first but makes the second. The last personal foul was given to Amanda Naylor, her third. So now she'll be watching closely, and Megan Johnson will come out of the game.
They're going to put the big gal back in the game, Kaylin Mason.
2:39 to play in the third. Trap defense, full court. Manti breaks it. Coming all the way down is Christy Jansen. Gets into the corner, tries to bounce inside to Mason, and the ball is loose. Pulled in by Millard. Kenley Lemon will come out of the pile with a steal. 2:26 to play in the third. Still time for Millard, trailing by 10. And a jumper for Kessler from the free throw line. No. Anna Camp will rebound, clear it back out to Miller. Now Camp again on the three, drives in baseline, puts up the shot, hits the bottom of the backboard, but Camp will be fouled. And Anna to the line for 2 when we come back.
The The mayor, city council, and residents of Manti City wish the Manti Templars the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support Manti High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from Manti City.
To the free throw line is Anna Camp, and she's able to hit both of them. It's now 41-34, 2:14 to play in the third. And again, at the end of the quarter, you begin to see Millard cutting into the lead. And they get a steal on the other end. Anna Camp feeds it. There's going to be a whistle on the ground. It'll be against Manti. No shot, but it will be one-on-one shooting for Millard. 17 foul for Manti.
Bad break now because number 14 for Manti, McKenna Christensen, just picked up her third, and before they could get out of the game, she picks up her fourth on that one.
3 players with 4 personal fouls now for Manti. And a couple with 3 as well.
Really the only offense that Millard can generate right now is free throws. So, you know, I guess they're doing the right thing by attacking the big girls and getting fouls on them because they can't make a basket anywhere else.
Anna Camp is going to hit the free throw. And an 11-point lead has now been cut to 6. 2:09 to play in the third. 17 fouls Manti, 14 fouls Millard. 1 more coming for Anna from the line, and drop it in good. And it's a 5-point lead. Millard remains in the full court press. Here comes Michaela Cox. Cox is going to find a screen across half court. Cox pulls up at the three-point line. Almost travels, but keeps her pivot foot there. Manti continues to work around the perimeter. Amanda Naylor fakes a pass inside, drives in, jumper high off the glass, and in a good. Amanda Naylor
Big
leads.
players you expect to come up big in big situations, and Naylor does it. That's a great play.
43-36, 1:47 to play in the third. Anna Camp now a jumper. She's feeling good. And Camp from the wing inside the 3. 43-38. And again, Michaela Cox will come across the line, step on the line, and Michaela will turn it over. And it's going to be Millard basketball with 1:34 to play before the fourth period.
Anna Camp with a great play as she got across the top of the pick and was able to get in the way of the person with the ball. And as she tried to dodge it, she steps on the out-of-bounds line, which gives the ball back to the Millard Eagles.
Chantel Kessler inbounds to Anna Camp. 1:31 to play in the third. Still 43-38, but the lead is cut to 5. Here's a 3 from Penny, and there it is! Kinley Penny, the triple, and again, Millard on the run at the end of the quarter. 43-41, and the lead is 2. Lady Templars still have the lead. Able to get across the timeline. Ball bobbled, loose, and out of bounds, or will it be a jump? It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Millard basketball. A huge break for the Millard Eagles as they were fighting for it, and they'll say last to touch was Manti.
Amanda Camp and Kinley Penny, the 2 that were instrumental in the comeback against Emory. They're the 2 right now that are starting to make things happen for the Millard Eagles.
And can you believe Millard looking for the tie or the lead on this possession? Peyton Miller, right wing, feeds it up top to Anna. She'll drive in, left elbow, kick out Kessler, around the arch to Penny. Now up top is Camp. Right to Miller. Continuing to pass the ball around the arch. 47 seconds and counting in the third period in a 2-point game. Now down low baseline. Kessler posts up. Shot hangs on the rim. No. And a big rebound for Naylor of Manti. And Naylor will get tied up and fouled. Fouled by Chantel Kessler.
And that'll be 4 on Chantel Kessler. Fouls really on both sides now on key players. Really starting to make a difference.
So Naylor is going to inbound for the Lady Templars with 38.7 seconds to play in the third. Manti holding on to the 2-point advantage here. As we see Mariah Swallow back into the game for Chantel Kessler for Millard. Manti working against the full court man-man press. Miller gets a steal. Anna Camp, ball's loose, jump ball call. As Camp got tied up trying to go for the steal with Mason, and credit Kayla Mason for staying with the play, and instead of a turnover and easy 2 points, it's just a jump ball, and Manti holds possession. Again, they bounce it. Able to find Michaela Cox. Cox splits the D, comes across the court. Good feed down low to from Cox to Mason in transition, and that's the way to break the press.
Well, everybody chasing the girl with the ball, and they forget to take spots away from the other players, and so she goes right down the lane open.
A 3 on the other end for Millard. Missed. Rebound by Millard. Put back. Missed. And the ball batted. Loose. Out of bounds. Manti basketball.
Ooh. I think they missed that one.
That was close. 45-41. It is going to be Lady Templar possession with 13.4 to play in the third. It's a 4-point game. 17 fouls for Manti, 5 for Millard. Inbound to Cox. Michaela trapped. Gets rid of it to Naylor. She's trapped. Lobs it up high and across half court. Manti now with numbers. Down low. Able to find in the paint. Vernon. And Vernon will not make it. And a rebound for Millard will take us to the end of the third period. 45-41. And what do you know? Millard right back in it. More magic for the Eagles, or can the Templars hold on? We'll be back in a minute.
Millard, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco are happy to support Millard High School. Not only can you stop in for top-quality gasoline and oil products, but you can fill up on snacks, goodies, and drinks. You'll also find their irresistible world-famous fried chicken and potato logs. Millard's can also service your vehicle with mechanical service or a new set of tires. And dine in on delicious and healthy meal selections at Subway. That's Millard, Chevron, Subway, and Texaco on the North I-15 interchange in Fillmore, proud to sponsor the player of the game.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center. One more quarter to go in a 4-point game in the quarterfinals. 45-41. Manti holding on to the 4-point lead and have so far withstood a Millard rally.
Well, the start of each quarter has been kind of a rally for Manti, and then Millard's had to come back. I don't think that Millard can allow that to happen again.
Millard with the possession to open up the quarter. They work to Penny in the left wing. Able to find Miller. She gets rid of it. Around the arch to Camp. Anna with one dribble, picks it up, bounces left back to Miller, who launches the three, and Miller hits it!
Standing on the line. They're going to give her 2 on that.
Almost a 3, and it remains a 2-point game, 45-43. Manti again working against Millard's press. Millard has the ball loose, and the ball is loose still at half court, out of bounds. It is Manti basketball. What a hustle play from Kenley Lemon. Got her hands on the ball twice and almost a steal.
It's getting exciting.
7:23 to play in a 2-possession game. A trip to the semis on the line in the state championship tournament. Inbound play to Michaela Cox. Able to find Simmons on the edge. Feed it down low to Vernon. Batted out of bounds by Millard.
You know what makes this game as exciting is that neither one of these teams are supposed to be here.
Isn't that what makes it awesome?
They're battling their way against each other hard, and they're not supposed to be here, so it's a tremendous game for both of them to be excited.
Inbound play to Cox. Michaela on the wing. Bounces down low to the baseline. Naylor drives in. Shot too strong. Gets her own rebound, and the putback is right on track for 2, and it's 47-43. 2-possession game, favor Manti.
Tough inside, she is.
Camp with the dribble. Finds Miller. Able to go Kessler now over to Lemon. Perimeter offensive movement. Camp fires a 3, looks good, but just too strong. Missed it, rebounded for Amanda Naylor. Another big board for her. Manti holds the possession, and they push the ball down the court, try to throw it inside. Not a wise pass, and it's easily stolen by Millard. Here come the Lady Eagles. Kessler, left wing, pulls up a long jumper and kisses it in.
Lemon,
rather. And it's a 2-point game again, 47-45, 6:30 to play in the game. Both teams trading buckets. Michaela Cox to the left wing, bounces behind her to Naylor. Now Manti will slow down the offensive possession. Dump it down to Simmons. Tries to go up, had the defense, so got rid of it. And it's a steal for Millard. Caitlin Kessler comes away with the loose ball. Chantel Kessler left side. Camp up top. Makes a move, drives angled. Shut down, dumps it off to Lemon. Baseline jumper not there. Millard able to get the rebound. Kick it inside, shot blocked, but a foul. And to the line will go Caitlin Kessler. We'll be back in 30.
The Fillmore City Mayor and City Council and staff members are excited about the Millard Eagles this sports season. They'd like to congratulate the Millard High School team members, the coaches, faculty, staff, and student body on a great season and wish them the very best in this year's playoff. The The entire city fully supports education and athletics in molding the future leaders of our area. Fillmore City would like all involved to know that they're behind them 100%. Happy to be Millard Eagles Sports Booster. Fillmore City, go Eagles.
Caitlin Kessler on the line, missed her first, has one more coming, and the last foul against Naylor, her fourth, as a free throw was missed, but a big rebound by Mason, and Manti still has the lead at 2 after 2 missed free throws from the Eagles. 47-45, Michaela Cox dribbling across the timeline, hands it over to Christy Jansen, right wing. She dribbles into the front court rather, gets trapped, bounces, gets rid of the basketball. Now feed down low to Simon, and there's going to be a whistle and a timeout taken by Manti off the whistle. 30-second break, and we'll take it along. We'll be right back.
Mom, where's my iPad?
It's on your bed. With technology being implemented more and more in our schools, I need reliable and faster internet at home to help keep them on top of their schoolwork. That's why I have Manti Telco Fiber to the Home, with download speeds up to 1 gig and unbeatable upload speeds that meet all our family's needs for schoolwork and everything else. Future-proof your internet on an all-fiber network with Fiber to the Home from Manti Telco.
Live coverage of high school basketball on Classy FM and also powered video by Centricom Channel 10, covered on Deseret News, KSL. And we've got a good one, 47-45 in the quarterfinals. Manti ahead of Millard by 2. 5:32 left to play in the game. Manti has 3 or 4 players with 4 fouls.
They're in terrible foul trouble, as most of the foul trouble are their stars. Millard has some foul trouble too, but the other thing is both these teams are tired. These girls have worked hard, and their legs are about shot.
Millard's able to get a steal off the inbound play. Peyton Miller has it. She dumps it behind her to Camp. Cross-court pass, drive in, Lemon off the glass, no, and a hard rebound, and 2 girls go down hard.
They get
both of them able to get come up. It was Bailey Simmons for Manti and Kenley Lemon for Millard, and both are up and doing well, but both hit the deck hard, and there is going to be a foul.
You're just lucky in that nobody got hurt, because nothing intentional. They got locked up, and both of them lit square their back. So lucky that no one got hurt there.
Foul does go against Lemon. That's her 4th. 18 fouls for Manti, 6 for Millard. Manti with the basketball. They'll inbound with a full court in front, and again the press is there. Christy Jansen across the timeline, trapped in the corner, and pivots, has to get rid of it, and a timeout will be called by Manti to keep possession of the basketball before something bad happens. We'll take it as well, and we'll be here in 30 seconds.
Kern River Gas Transmission wishes the Millard Eagles good luck this season and reminds everyone that damage from others digging into a pipeline is one of the main causes of pipeline failures. Never guess where a pipeline is located. Whether you're a farmer, rancher, or homeowner, if you plan to dig, call Blue Stakes to make sure all utilities are marked. Call Blue Stakes at 800-662-4111 or the new national 811 number at least 48 hours before digging. Kern River Gas Transmission Company reminds you to call before you dig. It's free. It's the law.
Coming out of the Manti timeout, it is the Lady Templars on top, 47-45. 5:10 left to play in the game. It will be Manti basketball inbounding at mid-floor. To throw this in is Megan Johnson for the Lady Templars. She'll hit Christy Jansen in the front court. Crosses over and comes in elbow. Christy Jansen then has the ball loose, stolen away by Millard. Coming away with it, Peyton Miller feeds it over to Camp. Camp bounces down low to Penny. Penny shot up, blocked. Loose ball pulled in by Millard. The putback by Kessler is no good, but there is going to be a foul. And now we'll see Chantel Kessler a chance to tie it up at the line. We'll take the break here in 30.
Providing full title service in the area for over 60 years now. D-Land Title of Manti and Richfield has been serving the area since 1946. Merrill Ogden and his qualified staff can handle all document preparation, title searches, and title insurance. When your financial transactions require title work, request D-Land Title of Manti or Richfield. With over 60 years of service, call or visit D-Land Title for a no-obligation consultation on your title work. That's D-Land Title of Manti and Richfield.
Chantel Kessler hits both free throws, so it's tied up at 47-47. Millard gets a steal on the inbound play. Now the ball is loose and out of bounds, and it will be Millard basketball. and the Lady Eagles just are not going away today.
What a battle for both sides.
Now Manti on the defensive end, who saw their 11-point lead vanish. Millard a chance to take the lead. Kessler drives in, ball loose, picked up by Penny, and now a steal by Manti. A lot of contact, and there is going to be the foul against Millard. That will result in 1-1 on the other end for the Lady Templars.
If it's on 11, she's done. They call it on Chantel Kessler. I believe that's 5.
Yes, it is. So Chantel will be the first to foul out of this game. I have a feeling she won't be the last.
You think? Yeah.
And it'll be 47 all with shots on the other end. 1-1 for Michaela Cox.
He's got 20 seconds to get a player in the game as Chantel, a senior, has been the leading scorer for the Millard Eagles all year long, but she'll take a quick seat in this game.
Subbing in for her will be McKenna Rowell. And one shot, 2. If Michaela can hit them both, hit the first, she'll get another. Clock is stopped at 4:34 in the fourth quarter. First one is too strong, no good. Rebound comes down to Anna Camp for the Lady Eagles. Camp all the way down the floor, slows up in the wing. Around the arch comes the ball movement. Penny, left side, now up top is Camp. Work it back to Penny for 3, missed it. Ball's loose, out of bounds off of Millard. Manti basketball.
Not the same magic as the other night, but you know, a couple of freshmen and they're playing huge minutes for the Millard Eagles.
Manti Lady Templars will have Megan Johnson inbound this to Michaela Cox. Again, she's working against the full court press. Cox has a dribble, trapped, finds Johnson. Johnson feeds it over to Mason. Now back to Cox, left wing. The clock has hit 4 minutes left in this game. Driving in baseline, Johnson feeds it down low to Simmons. Shot no, but a foul. And to the line, Bailey Simmons for Manti to give her team the lead back. And this may be another foul out again for Millard.
It will be, and in all the foul trouble that Manti has been in, but Millard here, like you say, with the ones that are fouling out, having to go deep into the bench.
Kenley Lemon will be the one to foul out. So now Millard, short Lemon, short Chantel Kessler. Mariah Swallow will check into the game.
Those are the two seniors that have been kind of the leaders for the Millard Eagles. The stabilizers, the leaders, the hustle. So that's huge for Millard.
Manti has Kaylin Mason on the line. She'll have 2 shots here. That was the 9th team foul for Millard as the first free throw is good. And Manti is up by 1, 48-47. 3:57 on the clock. 9 team fouls Millard, 8 team fouls Manti. Here's the second free throw, good for Mason, and the lead is 2. 49-47. 3:55 to play in the game, and the Lady Eagles have the basketball. Left side is Kinley Penny. Able to find Camp right side, crosses over, elbow jumper off the back rim, no good, but kicked it back out, and it will be Millard rebound. Now the ball's loose on the perimeter. Camp is able to bring it in, tries to go up behind the basket, and it is knocked around, and a steal by Kaylin Mason of Manti. Michaela Cox across the timeline, comes in angle, jumper outside the paint, no good. Long rebound by Simmons, putback is there. Bailey Simmons reached out to bring in the board and then converted off the glass. 51-47, it's a 4-point lead for Manti. Millard, right side is Peyton Miller, kicks it over to Camp, she drives in, floater elbow, no. Rebound by Camp, and she will be fouled. And to the line is Anna, back in 30.
Flowell Electric wants their customers to be safe around electricity. And here's a few tips. First, don't use an electrical appliance around water. Another tip is to call Blue Stakes to have utility lines marked before you dig in your yard. And never damage power company equipment because it causes needless power outages, creates safety hazards, and results in higher power rates. Flowell Electric, a proud supporter of Millard High School.
On the line is Anna Camp, and she will hit the first free throw. Has one more coming here with 3:05 left to play in the game. Lead is cut down to 3. Second free throw was good as well. 51-49. Millard remains in the full court press. Amanda Naylor with 4 fouls checks back into the game for Manti. has the dribble across half court. Gets to the timeline, and Naylor goes coast to coast, off the glass, and good. Amanda Naylor to the rim for 2.
What a luxury to bring her off the bench at this stage of the game.
2:45 to play in the fourth, 53-49. 3 on the other end for Millard. No, Naylor, a rebound. And the ball's batted out of her hands, but she tracks it down, and Manti Templars have the basketball, and Naylor is fouled from behind by Anna Camp. That stops the clock at 2:33. Millard has been in this game most of the way, at least with their comeback runs, but Manti has been the one that's been able to hold them off, and right now have the lead by 4. Timeout taken by Millard, 2:33 to play, and we'll have Naylor with 2 shots on the line when we come back here in a minute and a half.
Where do you go for all your copying and printing projects? It's Copycats in Ephraim, now located at 51 South Main. They do newsletters, spiral binding, envelopes, letterhead, large format posters, and business cards. Send Copycats your genealogy fan chart and they can print it in a 12 by 18 size up to a 36-inch poster size. Copycats, now located at 51 South Main in Ephraim. And remember, it's Copycats with a K.
Introducing Fast Foods First, all natural, grass-fed burger with no added hormones, no antibiotics, and no steroids. Fast food will never be the same. The all-natural burger, only at Carl's Jr.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Amanda Naylor on the line, 1-1. First is good. Manti has extended the lead back to 5. Naylor a chance to make it 6 here. That was the 9th team foul and the 4th personal on Camp for Millard. So both teams in the double bonus for the rest of the game, and the second free throw is also good for Naylor. 55-49. Millard looking for some more special moments at the end of the game. Kick it right to, left to Penny. Work around to Caitlin Kessler. Into the right wing with 2:18 to play. Back up top is Kessler. Camp for 3. Yes! Anna Camp, a triple right wing, and the lead again is knocked down to 3. 55-52. Whistle on the inbound is going to be against Millard, though, as they put on the full court press. Millard wants to travel, but instead it's going to be a foul. Shots on the other end. We'll be back in 30.
Roper Lumber in Fillmore is your full-service lumber yard, appliance center, and Ace Hardware store in Millard County. Whether it's a fix-it project, building a shed or addition, or just regular maintenance on the house, the friendly folks at Roper Lumber Ace Hardware are there to help. They also carry a wide selection of Whirlpool appliances, including stainless steel models at incredible prices. For all your hardware and lumber supplies, visit Roper Lumber Ace Hardware, 95 North Main Street in Fillmore.
Amanda Naylor has been phenomenal from the line tonight. She hits the first and has one more here. Second is off the front rim. There is going to be a whistle, though. And I believe they're going to call this on Manti. No, against Millard.
Over the line.
Over the lane violation. So even though Naylor missed the free throw, she will get another here after the lane violation against the Eagles.
I thought they had Mason for over the back.
2:03 to play in the game. Free throw is up, and there it is. So the lane violation does cost Millard a point, and it's a 5-point advantage now for the Manti Lady Templars, 57-52. 2 minutes to go. And another 3 from Camp. Banks it off the back, but not in. Rebound, Millard, putback is there.
Nice hustle by Caitlin Kessler.
And Millard still hanging around, looking for a big shot at the end of the game, possibly. 57-54. Full court press Millard. Manti breaks it down low able to find Christiansen, kicks it back out. Now Manti is going to play clock ball, spread the offense. Michaela Cox up high, 1:32 to play in the game. Cox dribbles into the corner, splits the defense, gets to the free throw line. Now goes left side Christiansen. 57-54 the score with 1:23 to play in the ball game. Manti holding on to this 3-point lead. Cox on the right wing now. Picks up the dribble, bounces to Nay. Naylor drives in, and Naylor scores. Naylor splits the D from the elbow, gets to the rim, and drops in 2.
They need to foul somebody before the ball gets to Naylor. You can't put the ball in her hands in this situation.
But boy, has she been big in this game. Naylor, a 3 from Millard is in, and the answer on the other side for Peyton Miller. Puts the Lady Eagles back on top, not back on top, but back within 2. Can you believe it? 59-57. Back in a minute after a Miller timeout.
The medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive the same high-quality medicine as those in the big cities. You can rest assured that Sanpete Valley Hospital provides their patients with the same high-quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. They provide many of the same services a large city hospital does, and they do it well, with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
If there was an underclassmen all-star team, it would be completely made up of Lady Eagles and Lady Templars. Can you believe Peyton Miller, one of the freshmen, hits the big 3 and pulls Millard within 2, 57 seconds on the clock.
Kenley Penny and Peyton Miller all year long have been trading 3-point duties. Pretty good shooters.
Manti, though, still has the lead by 2, working against the Millard press, and there will be a foul against the Millard Lady Eagles that'll put Manti back on the line. We'll be back in 30.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centracom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
Michaela Cox for Manti will miss the first free throw, and then will hit the second. So now Manti is up by 3, and they will call a timeout. We'll just send it back for a 30-second break, and we'll be here after this.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center, healing for life.
Still in timeout called by the Manti Lady Templars, but it's 60-57. Manti on top by 3, 54.5 seconds to go. Dennis, what are you drawing up here?
Well, if you're the Millard Eagles, offensively, you don't have to get a 3 yet, so don't go out there and shoot desperation threes. Get the first good shot and make it that count, and then you got a foul before the ball gets to Naylor. You can't let Naylor touch the ball if you're Millard. Now, on the other side of that, Manti wants to get the ball across half court and get it down to Naylor. Let her handle the ball, so whoever gets fouled, it's Naylor getting fouled, because she's been dynamite.
It is going to be Millard basketball, and Manti will press full court, 53 seconds and counting. Millard down by 3. Can they do it again? Emily Barber, right side, able to find Miller. Kick around to Penny. Clock is at 40, and the ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Millard.
Tentative, Millard right now, tentative. They're not even looking at the basket and trying to attack this thing. And Manti's come out with that man-to-man, pushed him clear out to half court.
Inbound play in front of their own bench. Penny is going to drive in. Penny in the lane. Penny will not score. The ball's loose, and Naylor on the rebound. Manti by 3 with the ball. 30 seconds. Manti coming down the line. There is going to be a whistle. That'll be against Millard. And that should put Michaela Cox on the line for 2 shots. 28.2 seconds to go in this game. And we'll keep it here for the shots.
Good senior leadership by Naylor in that situation, getting that rebound, taking care of things, getting it to the open person instead of panicking on that rebound with the pressure.
Michaela Cox will have 2 shots on the other line, trying to make it a 2-possession game, and she does with a monster free throw there. The lead is 4, 61-57. Another shot for Michaela to make it 5, and it is in. 2-possession game, Templars on top, 62-57. 27 seconds to play in the game. Anna Camp will have the dribble across half court for Millard. She's going to get to the elbow. She goes all the way in. Right hand layup, left side, no good. Ball loose on the court, fighting for it. Camp comes up with it. Jump ball is the call, and it will be Manti Templar basketball. After the tie-up, and now only 16.5 seconds left, so Millard is going to have to foul. Manti looking for Naylor. Actually, Naylor on the inbound goes to Cox. Cox with the dribble, burning time off the clock across half court. Miller going for the steal and no foul, down by 5. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Naylor up top, and now she will have to be fouled. And Naylor to the line, the one girl you don't want to put there, and that's who it is. The foul, they didn't foul right away. Instead, they elect to go for the steal, and 10 seconds go off the clock.
And that's really why Manti's gone to the full court press. It's not to steal the ball, it's to take time off the clock as they work it up the court. Amanda Camp now is also fouled out, so even though Manti was the one in foul trouble, Millard is the one with people fouling out. That's their third person.
Yep, 3 have fouled out, and no one has fouled out for Manti.
They've been able to protect their girls.
6.7 on the clock, 62-57 is the score. Manti in good position to escape. Naylor
she's
on
been
the line.
Dynamite. The ironic thing now is if she would have missed 2, as good as she's been, that would be ironic.
Yeah. And
Manti pretty well in control.
She won't, though. She'll make the first, 63-57. And if she can hit this as a 3-possession game, and that would all but seal it, if not done already.
That's the kind of leadership you want right there. This girl has come up every time there's been a tight situation. She's come up huge.
And again, knocks down both free throws. 7-point game. And Millard down the floor, driving in, dribble off the foot, ball loose on the court, jumper at the buzzer is no good. And Manti comes away, and they win 64-57. And the 4-seed Templars are in the semifinals. We'll be back with Sunrise Engineering post-game when we come back in 3 minutes.